Hi guys, Luckfolk here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 92 rated prime icon Luis Figo. He has got a superb looking card and he did cost me in the region of 20,000 coins to complete his loan SBC, and in the 4 games that I played him with he scored me 5 goals and got me 3 assists, and he does have a 4-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill miss. Then moving along into his in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 91 positioning, his 89 finishing, his 91 short passing, and finally his 91 agility. And I did have the Deadeye chemistry style applied to this prime icon Luis Figo. One thing to note before we get any further into the video, guys, I'd like to say a massive thank you to all the support you guys show me throughout Team of the Year since I started doing YouTube consistently back in FIFA 17. This has been my best week ever in terms of comments, likes, views. We hit 50,000 views in the past week, which just blows my mind. Honestly, guys, I really do appreciate it. Some of you guys have also started to follow me more on Twitter now. Feel free to go and do so. It's the same as my YouTube channel, the exact same name. And, ask me questions, anything like that, on show me your teams, ask me questions on what player reviews you want to see, or even ask questions on what players you think would be worth buying, and just stuff like that in general. But focusing on this Luis Figo card, obviously he looks fantastic. I'm going to compare him a little bit to the prime icon George Best, because some of you guys might be thinking, oh, which one do I go and do, or something like that. So I will compare those a little bit later on in the video, but focusing just on Figo first. It's a very good card, I won't lie to you. It's a decently priced SBC for the card that he does, for the card that you would receive. You would need to submit 1 icon off the bat, which I think is pretty decent, and a max 87 squad, which I think is almost just as better value as the Gareth Bale SBC in my personal opinion. But anyway, focusing on how Figo felt in game, his first pro is going to be his finishing. His finishing stats are Team of the Year standard. His 91 positioning goes up to 99, his finishing goes up to 99, his shot power goes up to 95, his long shots go up to 94. That's with the Deadeye chemistry style applied to him, and yeah, man, his finishing is just absolutely fantastic. 5 goals in the 4 games as well was a very good return. Just felt fantastic down that right hand side, like how he was able to get into good position as well thanks to his dribbling, which we'll touch on a little bit later. But when it came to finishes, chances inside the box, he is very, very good at doing so. Even his long shots are pretty decent as well. Finesse shots obviously very nice. He can score on either foot as well thanks to that 4-star skill move. So definitely his finishing being all round very, very good. His second pro is then going to be his dribbling, 4-star skill moves as well, which is very, very nice. You can definitely use it to good effect down that right hand side to really trick a lot of players as well, which is really awesome. 91 agility, 81 balance. Some people might not see it as the best, but I don't think 81 balance is that bad. 89 reactions as well, 93 ball control, 95 in-game dribbling, and also the 83 composure as well is very, very good. Again, very nicely well-rounded. Felt really, really good on the ball. Didn't feel sluggish, didn't feel clunky, nothing like that. Felt very, very nice. Easy to be able to get in between players and stuff like that. Cutting it on that right hand side as well into the centre part of the midfield is very, very easy to be able to do, because he's got that good dribbling, he's got that good agility, and he's also got those good skill moves as well. So you can more than take people on and trick them and stuff like that down that right hand side. And also he's got 87 stamina as well, so he's not going to get that tired either, which is obviously very decent as well. And the fact about his stamina, that's going to lead me on to my third pro, which is going to be his pace. Very, very quick, 93 acceleration and 91 sprint speed. You can definitely pace abuse that to an extent if you want to. I was just playing him in some FUT rival games, and he never really got that tired from what I recall. Maybe one match, but it was because I went stupidly into the game with like under 90 fitness, which I never recommend you guys should do. But definitely for the most part, his pace is very good, very quick off the mark, of course, and he can keep that pace up for a long distance of time. And he's reasonably strong. He's not the strongest player in the world, but for a winger, he's actually pretty strong. To be fair, 78 strength and 77 aggression as well. That's not a full-on positive to him, but it's sometimes he would lose out a little bit, but then other times he'd be able to defend players off pretty well, actually. Okay, so getting into his final pro, and there's going to be his passing. Once again, very nice, well-rounded passing for Luis Figo. 3 assists in 4 games was also a very, very good return. 88 vision, 92 crossing, 91 short passing, 85 long passing. Again, with the Deadeye chem style, which I think is the best chem style to put on this card. A lot of those stats are increased. He goes to 98 vision, he goes to 97 crossing, he goes to 99 short passing as well, which is absolutely fantastic and just makes him a very good, well-rounded card. In terms of what I recommend doing this SBC, well, comparing him with George Best, like I said I was going to do earlier. I think this is the better SBC to do, and let me explain why. Although George Best, in my opinion, is a slightly better card to use in that his stats are overall better, and he's a little bit better personally in-game to use, he costs 500,000 coins more. In my opinion, that doesn't justify. The 500,000 coins more isn't enough, in my opinion, to rather have him than Luis Figo. Although Best is a little bit better, but the 500,000 coins extra, I think that's just a little bit too much, and to the point where I think you're probably better off doing Figo and having those 500,000 coins spare to go and buy, let's say, for example, a Luis Suarez or a really good midfielder, maybe like a 91 Modric or a 91 De Bruyne or something like that, just to make your team a little bit better instead of just having George Best and potentially no other good players. You could do Luis Figo and still have 500,000 coins left, and in my opinion, if I was you guys, I'd be doing Luis Figo, in all honesty. Although George Best is still a very good card, I think Luis Figo is probably better value for money, in my personal opinion. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish off this playthrough. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.